Hi, this is Gary with GEEZBEEZ. Just wanted to go over with you what we kind of have going on. We had our harvest. We had our honey harvest. And after we had the honey harvest, I took all these supers, which is what we put our honey goes in, and we put our supers on top, back on top of the hives and let them clean them up. And they did refill some. We got about another 200 pounds because we had a nice rain come in. So we've got completely done now. And so now I put them in the storage. They're dry. They've cleaned them up, and I put them in the storage. And then I went back out and did my mite treatments. I've got mite treatments on. And so we are in the selling phase. We're trying to sell off some honey. And we have been to the local farmers market. It was 107 yesterday while we were at the farmers market, but we actually did pretty good, sold quite a bit of honey. And so now I wanted to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing to keep the wax moths. These get wax moths in them, and last year they wiped out about 20% of my comb. And so this year I've decided I'm going to treat them. They normally, if you just have just the honey super and you don't have any kind of brood, if you don't have brood in your honey supers, it's a lot better deal for you. But if you have any kind of brood in there, they're attracted to it, these moths. They'll lay their eggs in there, and then the larva comes out and starts eating the wax. So you can lose all of your comb by that happening. So I've got a new product that I bought. I've never used it. I know a couple of guys who have. It's called B402. It's a biological larvicide. It's called Certan, C-E-R-T-A-N. And this bottle you'll mix with water, and it'll do about 120 medium frames. So I've done all these medium frames. You can, if you're smaller and you don't have a lot of frames to do, I used to put them in my freezer, and I'd freeze the eggs that they lay and, you know, keep them from hatching out and keep the larvae from coming out. So, but I've got enough going now that I needed to do something so that I wouldn't lose any of them there. So you mix it with water, put it in a pump up sprayer, or pump up sprayer if you got it. A little sprayer like this worked okay. And you mix it in accordance with the label with water, and it'll do about 120 frames. So basically 12, depending on how many frames you're putting in, 12 to 15 supers is about what I got out of each bottle. So you just spray it on there. It does not, you do not have to worry about it being, since it's biological agent, you don't have to worry about it being a problem when you put your honey supers back on. So it's a natural way of keeping them down. And I had these in storage for 2 weeks. I brought them in, put the tops on them, had bottoms, had them pretty well sealed off pretty good, and I did have about 2 or 3 supers that had larvae already crawling in them. They had just started, just a couple of larvae in each box. So you really got to get on top of these things once you pull them off. Just plan on doing some kind of treatment. There's several different treatments out there. I just wanted to do something natural and something easy.